In commemoration with the World Rabies Day, the Nigerian Veterinary Medical Association, with the support of War Against Rabies Foundation, WARF, carried out 2 days sensitization program at 500 unit area of Lokoja, Kogi State. The lead doctor, Dr. Grace Olumoko, a clinical at the Department of Veterinary Ministry of Agriculture, Kogi State, urged pet owners to always vaccinate their animals annually to prevent them from the deadly and incurable virus called rabies. Our reporter tells us more.
Rabies is a deadly virus spread to people from the saliva of infected animals. The virus is usually transmitted through a bite. Animals most likely to transmit rabies include dogs, cats, bats, foxes, raccoons, and skunks. In developing countries, stray dogs are most likely to spread rabies to people. The overboard consequences of rabies on both animals and humans has evoked deep concerns for free vaccination and prevention by the Nigeria Veterinary Medical Association. The Nigeria Veterinary Medical Association, with the support of War Against Rabies Foundation, WARF, has marked the World Rabies Day with the theme Breaking Rabies Boundary. The team, led by Dr. Grace, held a 2 days free vaccination and sensitization at 500 unit area of Lokoja and at the GYB Model Secondary School. Dr. Grace expounded on the effect of rabies, strictly stating that it cannot be cured but can be prevented by vaccination of pets annually.
Rabies is not curable, but it's 100% preventable. You can prevent it by vaccinating your pets. If pets are vaccinated against rabies, you're indirectly protecting the human population too from rabies. Because once rabies affects humans, and this can happen through bites from an infected animal. If an infected dog, for example, bites humans, the human can have rabies, and when it's not handled on time, and the human starts manifesting signs of rabies, it leads to death at the end of the day. My advice to pet owners is to ensure that their dogs are duly vaccinated by certified veterinarian. This is an opportunity for people to vaccinate. We are calling for free vaccination, so to encourage people to get their pets vaccinated. When your pet is vaccinated, you are covered. Even you, the owner of the pet, you are covered. So everybody should join hands together with us. Let's bring an end to rabies. Rabies should end by 2030. Get your pets vaccinated.
One of the beneficiaries spoke about the dangerous effect of rabies on humans, explaining that when pets like dogs contact rabies, they become dangerous around humans. He advised dog owners to vaccinate their dogs yearly.
Yeah, I think this is most commendable. I must commend them for rendering this service to the people. It is also a way of saving lives. If you have a dog, vaccinating the dog against rabies is a must. We must all embrace it so that we can, because you, the owner, can be a victim of rabies if you do not vaccinate. So if we don't do that, it means we do not love the people that we are living with and also ourselves.
At the GYB Model School, Nigeria Veterinary Medical Association team sensitized students on the clinical signs of rabies in both animal and human. Also, the students expressed their gratitude to the medical team for the eye-opening session on the dangers of rabies on pets and humans.
Have you vaccinated your dog? Because the moment that dog has problem, and the people of the community are also not safe from the problem. So try as much as possible. When you have animals, also ensure that you enlighten. It is very important for you to carry the message to people within your community.
So, rabies is caused by a virus. And there are 2 kinds of rabies. We have the aggressive type and we have the non-aggressive type. The aggressive type is the one that you see the dog attacking other dogs, attacking everything, the one with drooly saliva, you know.
I learned a lot about the World Rabies Day. I learned that rabies can be transmitted by dogs, and can be infected by humans. Once the human being are bitten, they transmit rabies, and once they are bitten, can be easily transmitted by washing spray water and soap. Thank you very much for giving us more enlightened rabies because we don't know anything about this rabies.
Please take your dogs for vaccination early and to avoid the very dangerous effects of rabies to us. Thank you very much for your knowledge that you shared today. We learned a lot and we are very grateful.
Similarly, Dr. Musa Hassana and Dr. Musa Gomina advised people to vaccinate their dogs to prevent them from the incurable rabies.
We want all our dogs to be vaccinated because war against rabies, we are fighting to end rabies by 2030. So we are hoping that with this awareness we brought here, people will vaccinate their pets, people will be aware of rabies and what it can cause both to your pets and both to humans, because there is no treatment for rabies. Once the dog bites you and you get vaccinated, fine, immediately. But once you start manifesting clinical signs like the nervous signs, there's nothing that can be done. That is inevitable, and that is why we are here to bring awareness and end rabies.
We are here to carry out an enlightenment campaign on rabies. We enlighten them on the dangers of rabies in animals and humans. And it's very, very important because on the 28th of September of every year, there is celebration of World Rabies Day. And that is why the Kogi State Nigeria Veterinary Kogi State chapter of the Nigeria Veterinary Medical Association, in collaboration with War Against Rabies Foundation and Kogi State Department of Veterinary Services, we are here to carry out an enlightenment campaign on what rabies is.
In relation to the World Rabies Day, the team of doctors projects distinct awareness on rabies and plead for dog owners to take advantage of the ongoing free vaccination for their pets. Lovett Samuel, reporting for MLC TV.